All right. Welcome, everybody. Appreciate everyone being here. As always, please let me know if I need to make any adjustments in my sound. I was tweaking my mic earlier today a little bit, and I don't know if it has it's going to affect things or not, so do let me know if you don't mind. I would appreciate it. As we get this thing going tonight, welcome everybody to twitch.tv/Sakari, where there is the weeping and the gnashing of teeth. I want to welcome, as we get this thing going, Decaf, Smurf, from Anchikaze, of course, who has had a hello in chat already in her own unique way, and of course Rokenji and Liberoha. Rokenji is here early, yes indeed, and welcome Lieb. Also, Dr. Swotor, thank you very much for the host, my friend. Dr. Swotor was recently named a cast member of UtiniCast, so welcome to the content creators. Seriously, it's not long that you end up kind of doing everything. If you're a streamer, you end up being a podcaster as well. Just kind of how it goes, or vice versa. Sniper, welcome to you, my friend. How are you? It's really nothing. We'll sit back and laugh. That's probably what happened last stream, I imagine. So, but yes, a lot of things going on in the world. I'm taking a break from SWTOR again tonight just to play through Subnautica. Hopefully, a much better, much more successful stream than the last. I had a terrible time last stream. We have lost both the Seamoth and the prawn suit. The only one I'm going to accept, though, is the loss of the Seamoth, because that was a legitimate loss. I had parked the thing outside the Degassi base down in the Deep Grand Reef, in the cave down below there, and was exploring it, and it was just being repeatedly attacked by a crab squid, who destroyed it, and then I had no way to make the surface in time. That was the end of me. So I'll accept that loss. So what we're going to do on the agenda tonight is basically build a new Seamoth. This one we're going to name the Liberoha. I already have the Pendrakos, which is my my prawn suit. But I'm going to name this one after Lieb, because it'll probably annoy the fire out of her. And I may even misspell it on purpose. I think that's going to be half the fun. So yes, sorry, just cruel Sakari humor there. So we're going to get that done. However long that takes me, we'll get it done. And then I'm going to make another attempt at that wretched place. And I did actually sign off, I believe, outside of my base, right? Last stream. By the way, if you are so inclined, everyone, I do send this out to, I basically upload the video to YouTube when we're done, just because I want to record my entire first playthrough of this game, because it's so awesome. So what I'm going to do is just tell everybody on YouTube, if you're watching this, welcome to you guys. I welcome, of course, to everybody. Welcome to everybody who is on Twitch. Libra does not like the idea of being misspelled. See, now I know. There's a good nerve to strike right there. So yeah, check up above if you want to find me on Facebook, facebook.com/Sakari. You can also find me on Twitter at I am Sakari. I'm there as well. So we're going to play a little of this game tonight. Incidentally, when I died in the prawn suit, I was the deepest I had ever been in this game. By far. We were, well, let me check my, we were down to 66, what was it, 6,641 meters deep, because I had run into a basically a bug, and that's what took me out. That's why I'm not accepting the loss of the prawn suit. I will accept as legitimate the loss of the Seamoth. The prawn suit, there was basically, I was down in the Lost River, there was a bug. Something in the texture or whatever. I fell through the Brine River, done that a ton of times, no big deal, but there was no ground, and I just fell into the abyss ad nauseum, and I went down to 6,641 meters below the surface. Which I think is the deepest I've ever gone, or anyone has ever gone in this game, probably.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
All right, right here is the new prawn suit that we managed to make at the end of, and I believe it was day 12. So maybe day 13 is going to be a little bit better. That's what I'm hoping. We're going to have to create from scratch all of the mods. Now, fortunately, I have all of the things to well, I don't necessarily have all of the things. We're going to see what we have. But we're going to have to create all of the mods, every one of them, and hope that we can get a depth 3. We're gonna try see if we can find a or get a sonar module. There's the one that does the lightning. I freaking like that thing. And probably to finish it all up, we'll have a storage module. So let us figure out, and I should probably put it here because this is, well, we can still make this stuff from here, right? Well, let's figure out what we need for all of this first. So, boy, we're gonna have a lot of titanium to collect tonight, I think. We're gonna be, so again, yes, I'm kind of scatterbrained, but my agenda: get all this stuff together, and then we're gonna try with what is left of our what is the new Seamoth. We're gonna go back down there. We're gonna go brave it again. See if we can make it happen. Sniper says it sounds like I'm making excuses. And Starhawk has jumped into chat. Welcome to you. Making excuses for what? This is worthless. The solar charger, that is worthless. Worthless. The perimeter defense system. I think I can make this now. So let's start with this. Polyaniline and a wiring kit. Let's get that figured out. Polyaniline is a little more complicated, but I think I have the stuff to make that. That's here in advanced materials. Polyaniline, hydrochloric acid, and gold, which I think I can do. So, gold. Yes, we have. Well, you know what? Let's, before I go on too far, let me get my power cells charged. I know they're just they're not high. I need to find out batteries. I need to get on the charger too. What a lot of work to do. Hey, thanks, Pendracos. Welcome to you. Thank you also for the host, my friend. I'm scatterbrained every night. I think that is a very good observation. Oh, goodness. Have you ever heard anybody sneeze silently? I just did. I popped a vein in my forehead, but pulled it off. All right, so it was a wiring kit, right? And polyaniline. I think wiring kits are silver. A couple of them. Glad I didn't hurt myself. On occasion, I've suppressed the sneeze and I've hurt myself. All right, wiring kit. Component 1, and then we had gold, and I needed, so I have a hazmat container here. In the hazmat container is where I keep my bleach, my hydrochloric acid, and my benzene. Fortunately, I have hydrochloric acid, so make polyaniline. It makes you wonder what I'm like at work. I multitask like crazy at work. It's one of those high-pressure office environments, so. I got an itchy nose. Maybe that's what made me sneeze. Yay, okay. Perimeter defense system. So that's 1 of 4 completed. We're going to make a sonar system. Copper wire and 2 magnetite. That I think I can do. Copper wire is going to be here. Hey, magnetite I don't use very often. Tough to go get magnetite. It's very deep, but we pulled it off. Okay, so copper wire, which you make out of 2 copper pieces. Essentially, it gives you what you need for that. So copper wire, 2 magnetite. I think we're good to go there. So we're halfway on the creation of our repeat systems. Now we got the toys we're good with. Now we have the toys. Common upgrades, storage module, 3 titanium and 1 lithium. That I should have, but I think we're starting to run low on titanium. Lithium is always a problem. I end up using a lot of lithium. Don't know necessarily always how much I have on hand. We're gonna have to go make some titanium for that for the Mark 1. And I'm going to make a Mark II and a Mark III before we can go and get anything accomplished. He's replacing the ships he lost. Yes, okay, so let me make a clarification on that sniper. Last stream, lost the Seamoth, lost the prawn suit. I'm accepting the Seamoth, which I created a brand new star to Seamoth at the end of the stream. But I just need to get it upgraded again, which is what all of this is about. I'll accept that because that was a mistake. I should not have left the thing to get attacked by that crab squid. The other one was a bug, though. I fell prey to a bug. I'm not accepting it. I ain't taking it. I ain't doing it. I will not accept the loss of the prawn suit. Fortunately, I did not save at the end of the stream. I basically lost an hour of playtime, so it's like an hour of the playtime never happened. I'm okay with that. It's just the depth module now. Cool. I'm gonna finish this thing.
All systems online.
I'm gonna finish this thing, and then from there, I'm going to we'll color it. We'll give it a paint job. We'll name it the Liba Aroha. Here come the excuses. There's no way. I ain't doing it. I'm not accepting the loss of the prawn suit, not to a bug. If a bug took me out and lost me that thing when I was being a good player, then I tell you. I think with the loss of the Seamoth, I lost a bunch of batteries. That is something that's gonna bother me. I've got to have batteries on me. I'm probably let's consider what I need. Battery, bunch of copper. I know. I don't have the shrooms on hand. I think I have the shrooms in my garden, but I'm gonna have to plant more shrooms to make up for the shrooms that I'm consuming at a very rapid pace. All right, so what you do to do that, basically hack it. You get a bunch of seeds and replacement. You can plant them all. Hack another one here. I'm glad I actually was farming things, because had I not been farming things, I would have to basically go gather all this stuff, and that's not quite near as much better to farm. If you plant the seeds, it turns into one mushroom, essentially. But, so you can gather them, or you can basically do what I'm doing and then just kind of strike them. These things are terrible if you knife them, so I need to be very careful here how I do this. Plant the seeds, they grow into new acid mushrooms, but if you poke one, it will poke you back. Plant the seeds. I think we're gonna be all right. Perfect. Do I have any place to plant another shroom here? Maybe here. Yeah, we got some space. Let's put that one in there. All right. And if you see, the new one's already starting to grow. How cool is that? It's very cool. This is the plus side of farming as opposed to gathering. One of the big things that human beings discovered about their world is that they could farm instead of have to go out and get everything all the time. Which is really cool. It's actually comes up in this game that humans for millennia have bent our environments to our will. That's essentially what this thing is. It's like, okay, fine, if I'm going to be stuck here, I keep wanting to go down, and I keep thinking to Alt. Who's or this? To replace thing. Batteries. Okay, 1 copper to 2 acid mushrooms. Very cool. I'll make 6 if I can. All right. mind, we'll make 3. 4 of them. All right, so that's cool though. I was hoping one of these I'm going to make a spare power cell out of. I'm concerned about power cells, especially for the prawn suit. Right, one more time. Have a closet just for batteries. We have. So I'm gonna basically try to keep my inventory light. We've got to go out and gather some titanium. So I'm gonna lighten my inventory. We're going to get this thing on titanium duty, which is should be easy enough to do. Seen everything in Infinity. We're gonna be looking for a little while. The problem when you boot up this game is that it takes a while, because essentially this is scanning everything in this blue area around us, and we are right here between these 2 dots. There are the cameras on the side. So we need to go find some titanium. Usually there's titanium up in this area here, which is cool. The problem is it takes the scanner room a few minutes to actually see everything that is within range. And once it does, then we're good to go. But it's just a matter of starting up at the beginning of the game. Everyone else is talking about humidity and temperature. Here in Texas today, a nice casual 102. Yesterday was 103. I believe at the end of the week it's going to be 105 Fahrenheit. Nobody wants to go outside right now. Sea glide. I don't need this, and I don't. Well, let's hang on to that. Oh, no. Here, don't need the cutter. Pathfinder. That's fine. Don't even need the thermoblade. We'll run nice and light. Looking, of course, for... We made the storage module. What I'm looking for is a depth module, right? Depth module MK1. We gotta find titanium. We gotta find glass. So I need to find quartz as well. Glass, too. Did I make them last time? I can't recall. I did. Okay, so we're just looking for titanium. And if I need more glass, it's gonna be a problem. Too hot in my neck of the woods. Oh, yes, I know. The South, everybody complains about it. And it's as bad in Texas as it is everywhere else in the South. I can't claim to be uniquely... Give a test fire. Beautiful. We'll actually test fire the electric system. Alright, so we are looking for metal chunks, essentially. Usually around wrecks. I usually prefer for my deal to send me straight there. Actually gonna don't need it right now. Don't need the marker. Got lots of good markers here. We'll actually come at the end of tonight. We'll actually be able to come visit this one. That's in a pretty scary spot. But the exit to the Lost River will take us right there. Wrecks are good places to look. Stumble on wrecks, it's a good thing. Found the best way to counter those guys is to stay moving. Stay moving. If you stop, is when they get you. But if you stay moving, usually you're gonna... tell if this is a piece I can collect or not. Nothing good right here. So it's almost 40 degrees Celsius. Yes, correct. It is blistering hot outside. Now, the problem is we also have really high humidity, and that's usually what makes it pretty challenging. In places like... oh my goodness. Places like Arizona, where it's real hot, but not very humid. Usually 105 you can actually handle pretty well. All this titanium I've previously tried to pick up and have rejected. Yay, chips. We found something decent right here. Salvage, that's what I'm here for. Good, I found a good spot right here. Exactly what I was looking for. I have the scanner out because ordinarily if you can find a decent... I need to find where I put my Seamoth now. If you can find a metal piece, usually out there, but it's scannable, usually if you already have it, it'll give you titanium instead. Can you leave me alone? What is... Everything wants to take out my Seamoth.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think we should blame Liberoha. What do you guys think? I think we could make her responsible for this. If we spin it the right way. I think I may be alright. Look at these guys. They love to sing bass. They're amazing. But when you don't know what they are and you've never seen them before, they can be pretty scary. Snipers in Nova Scotia. My goodness, that's probably around this time of year. That's a nice, cool place to be. People like to blame the Sakari. That has happened from time to time. Liberoha's trying to make sure that I'm the one that takes the blame. But I think on this one we may be able to. We may be able to pass the buck. (23 Celsius), still winter. My goodness. Now I'll bet what happens in your neck of the woods is that when it is winter, it's super winter. Down here, when it's summer, it's super summer. In my house. I built this. I don't know if I really like that little appendage that I put on there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, let's go make some... reduce some titanium. Leave. I was in my last stream, so it's not my fault at all. No. So we're like I said, we're gonna put the spin on it. It's gonna be great. It'll be all right. Watch. Just hang in there, and you will see. Last stream was luck challenged for me in some pretty serious ways. Deal with the Canadian winter, indeed. I can imagine being in one of the northern states. That's got to be very challenging around that time of year. My goodness. It's the titanium. Here for now. We're going to be, I'm sure, using some serious titanium here. What else did I have? I picked up some lead, right? And I picked up apparently some silver ore, which is helpful. Silver. Had it in with my gold for a while. Suddenly I can't remember where I keep my silver. Usually I know exactly where everything is. What was it that we needed? It was titanium and an ingot. MK1 and 2 glass. Alright, so that'll get me started. MK1 gives me, I think it builds me up from like maybe, I think I've got a depth of 200 meters without it. This is probably going to give me like 200 or maybe 300 meters, but what we need is like the full, I think 900 meters to be able to get down there. And every subsequent component requires the previous component. So now I have an MK1 module, which is the only thing I can make right here. Everything else I now have to come to the modification station to build. Incidentally, I need to find how to. I need to put a modification station on the. And you know what I think I'm gonna do? You know what I think I'm gonna do? I have. I've previously named all my prawn suit after C3PO, R2D2, but I changed its name to RT-D2, which is what my stepdaughter calls R2D2. And we had BB-8 as the gigantic freaking submarine. But what I think I'm going to do is change it to the SS Rokenji. So everybody gets a thing. Starhawk, I'm gonna have to name something for you. You've been here every stinking time as well, haven't you? Enameled glass. Oh, and a plasteel ingot. Oh, it gets more painful. But you see here, I've got green on the Mark 1 module, so obviously I have to now put that in with all this other stuff. Plasteel, you have to have a titanium ingot, and I think you mix it in with lead or lithium or something to make plasteel. Magnetite I have. Enameled glass is going to be rough. I have to do. Enameled glass. In order to make enameled glass, I need glass and a stalker tooth. Now I have stalker teeth. Oh, fantastic. We actually do have the piece for it. That makes me very happy. Okay, so that's that. What was the rest that we needed? You have the MK1. Plasteel and magnetite. Now magnetite I can do a couple of these. Plasteel. I believe the cupboard is bare here. It's gonna chew up all the rest of these too. Which we will mix into an ingot. Which is then required in the creating of plasteel. 2 lithium. Okay, good. I actually went and I probably found a node at some point. I just drilled it and managed to just top up on lithium all at once, which is really cool. In this game, you're finding little pieces here and there and everywhere, and you're trying to keep the stock as much you can and use it, but then go find it and until you actually end up with a prawn suit drill arm. Once you do that, you just go find a node of it and just drill it and fill up a whole cupboard at once. It makes things a lot easier, and that's okay with me. I like things being easy. So Mark II Seamoth depth module there. And so now we can go down to probably about 600 meters, maybe. I need another dang plasteel ingot and 3 rubies. So this is taxing my titanium, but hey, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To make titanium, I think we put a couple extra lithium in there. That gives me, in the end, you start to know these things. Less steel. Three rubies. Now, fortunately, I've been collecting. Where did I put them? I don't remember where I put rubies. I've been collecting rubies. This, now, ladies and gentle beings, is why when I see a ruby, I jump out and go get it. because you never know, and they're real deep and they're hard to pick up. So when you're there, that's the opportunity to get them if you can. So I think we're actually good. I think at this juncture, maybe I've got an itchy nose. I can't make it stop. I think we're good. I think we have recovered everything that I needed to in order to give my Seamoth the necessary functionality to be able to dive deep again. Oh, crutch depth is now 900 meters. That's fantastic. We've got the sonar. I think we're great. I think we're in good shape. Yeah, now here's the important part. Here's the important part.
All systems online.
Yes. Yes. All right. Color scheme. You guys want input on this? The cool thing is I can create and come here and I can say, okay, give me more. This is really cool that this is in this game. I can say, okay, give me a base color. This is your saturation, so how much of the color there is. And you can pretty much pick by dragging this thing around. So help me out. What color should we go with? Starhawk says base paint purple. Pink and purple, Lieb said. Kenji, I don't know what you said. That looks nice too. They're saying purple. Pink and purple. I mean, we can make it like girly if you want. Rokenji likes the red. Tell you what, Rokenji, I'll go you one better on the red. I'll go. I got something planned for you. So Liberoha says pink and purple. Pink is evil. Red and white, Sniper says. Okay. Let's see. We've got to vote for red and white. Pen Draco says green and yellow. Pen, you know what? I've got. Hang on to that. Pen, hang on to yours. Rokenji, hang on to yours. Okay. Everyone else, what am I seeing? Sniper says red and white. I've got to go decide pink and purple or red and white. You know what? Yeah, no. Lieb, I'm gonna give. Since I'm naming this thing after Lieb, I'm gonna give her the primary vote. All right, Lieb. Pink and purple. Is that what you want? Are you sure? Are you gonna make this hideous? Remember, it bears your name. Okay, so now the stripe. The stripe. You wanted to make it pink. It's like the most hideous. See, what I'm modifying here is these pieces right there, like this section here, and these on there. So if you want it to be like purple, I could make it look kind of like that. Pink and it's kind of pink and blue. It's kind of like the old Sakari stream colors. Purple is. What about that? Does that look good, Lieb? You want Liebs to be ugly, red and black. Surprised. Oh, you're positive. Hideous person. There's nothing. Oh, come on. Don't do that. I like it. You know what we're going to do? We're going to change the name, however, to white so that it's white. Only fair. I don't know if it's going to stand up against that. You know what? We may have to switch the colors because it's not standing out very well against it. So I tell you what. Let's change this base coat as close to purple. Okay. Drop one. We'll pinkify that. We'll make us as girly as we can. Really, I'm kind of disappointed in that. It doesn't want to do pink very well. Look at that. I might get much better colors out. I mean, it does greens. It does. Yellows are kind of awful. It does green very well though. Blues it does. Black and purple's kind of cool. Lieb, pick an alternative color to pink. I don't know why it like dips down. Pick an alternative color to pink here. Pink it's not doing very well. It does greens very well. It does this kind of light blues very well. Blue and red? Really? You want to do blue and red? It's kind of Superman, but okay. Get your blue I can do. Blue I can do. It doesn't do. Look at that. That's gonna be like, it's very Superman. Very primary colors. Maybe I can get pink by like. There you go. Like if you desaturate red, you get pink. Blue and red. Oh, for the New Zealand flag. That also happened. I mean, you just have to add some white, and you got the American flag. Is that really what you want to do? Look, I mean, look how that's red. That's like pure red, and it's like basically a brown. You read it all very well. If I go to the base and make that red, then we get something like seriously eye-popping. Maybe like a deeper red. Maybe that's. See what I'm saying? If I desaturate, I've got this like mustard or wine red going on. I'm good. This is not good. I'm disappointed in the accents on this. Everything else is fantastic, but the accents are too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have too much. How are we doing? Is this good? Libra. Name. Okay, so we set it as this. Aroha. Oh, I have no choice. I have to spell it. I have to misspell it. Iba. Aroha. It looks brilliant. She likes it.
Seek fluid intake.
That was apparently very stressful on my character's water intake. Huh? Looks brilliant. So apparently you like this, right? Is this Lieb? Does this meet your approval? All right, I'm gonna go drink water. And then.
Calorie intake.
Oh, apparently I need to eat too. What? Not right. The interior I want. So the interior you can pretty much do like white and black. It's even more refined, or like restrictive. So that's why I just kind of set the whole entire stinking interior to
stabilizing.
Like a white, because white is good. Plus, when you're down there, having a nice white interior helps you to think, hey, this is calm and clean. When you're in the thick of the terrible things in the world. Okay, Lieb likes it. Very cool. All right, I'm glad it meets your approval. All right, so now that we've done that, okay, phase 2. Phase 2.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Best way to do this. I'm so glad I have a Seamoth back, though. Like, you have no idea how much better I feel having a working Seamoth
systems online
at my disposal. I don't bash it and break it on something here. We'll have to repair it before we go out. All right, part 2.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
By the way, this is where you come in, and this is the prawn suit. Look at this. I mean, I set this thing out. It's pretty cool, and I thought that the yellow looked really good with that, like the purple and the black. It was just look at that interior. This is what I mean by the white interior. It just feels like the inside of a Mercedes. Okay, so let's do this now. I want to put a modification station right there. Okay. Since I have these jump jets, it's like the strength that you jump is just amazing in the prawn suit. Alright, Pendracos. I managed to fit your whole name on this thing. So, there it is. Pendracos. Okay. So, what was your color scheme, sir? The brown spots. You can leave the seat is okay. Okay, so... brown spots in the seat. Hey, I was hoping you wouldn't notice those. Alright, what's your color scheme, sir? Let me see if I can get an angle here where you guys can see. Red and black. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. I think the red. Everybody likes the red, really. Which primary color? Because I think I can achieve both. So for the base paint, what do you want? Red or black? We can do the whole leap thing that we had earlier. My suggestion is go back. Yeah. There we can try both and let you see. Okay, so here's your black. The stripe, I don't know if this is the stripe. Saturate. Okay. So the stripe is the accent colors on the body, like that. So along the back there, that's the one. Anybody thinking SWOTOR die kits? Because I am. Alright, so that's the one option, and the other is if you switch them, like do something like this. Remember, this is what we're fighting with on the other one. Make it kind of like that. Granted, I would be able to see this pretty easily. Aracea likes the black. Pen, what do you think? In all honesty, I kind of like them both too. I mean, like this is a pretty good. I think in the inactive lava zone, it's going to be an interesting experiment having red and black. But hey, and then what I would do is if you go with the base paint red, I'd make the name black. What do you think? Kind of like the first way. Okay. All right. I hope it's not dark where I'm going. All right, so let's fix this. So base paint black, pitch black, like the black of night. And then I think you're gonna have to have a white name, or you won't see it. Interior white is fine. All right, the brown spots, that works. Right, hopefully. Good to go, Pen. So they've got some orange highlights on this thing that you can't change at all. So it really, if you really want to be, like, pay attention to your color scheme, you don't really have a choice on that. So hopefully now it's day, and it is daylight. Okay. Rikenji, are you still with us? Looks good. Okay. Glad to hear. Glad to hear that. Okay. Because look what we have here. I'm going to change this thing to SS. I got this right. This is the spelling of his butchering it. Scroll up, Rukin. Alright, done. Alright, so color scheme for you. Were you white and red? What did you have? What did you have in mind? I think you actually have two stripes here, so there's apparently like two accents that we can mess around with. I'm gonna need to find, let me see what it takes real quick. While you are letting me know, let me see what I have to do to put another modification. Because I think there are times where I'm going to want to make upgrades on the fly where we're going, as opposed to come all the way up to the surface. And having a modification on station on board is probably about the way. likes. Computer chip, titanium, diamond. Screenshot. Canary yellow and green. Is that what you decided? That's canary yellow and green. Okay, yeah, let's try it. Why not canary yellow and green? This is going to be one bright Cyclops. Okay. While I'm here, I'm going to get some coffee. We all live in a yellow submarine. I shall consume the coffee. Makes me feel much better about this game. I should probably just stressful situation. I'm drinking coffee. That's really what I need to be doing. That's what I've needed to be doing this whole stinking time. All right, canary yellow. Whoop. That's kind of I don't know. Banana yellow, canary yellow is a lot of saturation. Okay, and you said. Under the sea. Hey, Killadorn. What's up, bud? Good to have you here. Messing with your ping and SS. Having issues. It's SS. The SS Rakenji. A canary yellow and green. So stripe 2. Oh, hold on. I wanted to make the base paint canary yellow, right? Oh, yeah. Let's make the base paint canary. Yeah, let's see what this does. Let's make it kind of like a standard green. We'll look and see what the orange has done as well. Okay, so that's that. I think is that. What was orange? It's a yellow submarine. That is for sure. Oh my goodness. The SS Rakenji. That looks good black. Darker on the green. Nice. He's like, yeah, okay. I can't think of the other accent was orange, and I can't tell if that's this. Actually, kind of looks good, being a kind of a brighter yellow. This is out there, that's for sure. Told you I could make it up to you. Okay, so we got the Lieb with her colors picked. King Dracos with his. Are we good? Figure out what stripe to ink. Take a look and see what's changed. What? The question is, what is pink? I think it's this stuff. I think that's and it's kind of weird. It's like I made it bright pink. Okay, so we can't change the color of this. This actually looks good. I would want to make the green darker. What do you think? I suppose we could probably make a third color. How many game hours? Hey, Wheezy, we're probably like a day and something, like 15 or 20 hours or something. I don't feel like it has actually been that long. And really, for a first-time playthrough, you play really inefficiently. I think if I played this again, I'd half the time. Pretty easy. You're saying also yellow for that? For the stripe? Or are you saying why to the green? I would want to make the green darker. I think it would look like maybe do a lighter green. Let's try this. So you still got your yellow and green. I don't think it makes much of a difference. These things are kind of purple-black no matter what you do. Dark green. See, I lowered the green on this. So you say dark green for there. What you're saying.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So we made some fun out of this. Like in my opinion, we had a very terrible stream the last time around. It did not go well. Dark green. Yes, you're good with the dark. Is this good to you? I actually kind of really like how this is shaping up. saturate makes the accents a little lighter. But I mean, the accents there's almost like no way to really affect them. They're gonna be like emerald no matter what you do. Yeah, okay. Alright. Alright, so I think we're I think we have everybody in a spot. Now, my storage was previously here. Now it's moved. I have one storage unit on this thing, so now it's on this arm. I think I can move it by getting in here in the upgrades. Problem is, I move it. There it is. That's where I'm used to having it. So you can actually have one here, like one here, and then one on each side here. And it's really cool, like having extra like storage modules, or having storage modules at all on the Seamoth. Allows me to bring stuff back, which is it's good. Okay, so you are pleased with it. That makes me happy.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
See, we accomplished something good this stream, as opposed to like the... I wanted to start off in a positive way, because my goodness, that last stream I was like, oh my goodness, how are we going to even survive? It's like we've had so many colossal setbacks. But actually it didn't take very long to get back on our feet in the some of this stuff. I'm never patient enough to actually... That's why it was in upstairs. Kid Lee, thank you very much, Kid Lee. I appreciate the host, my friend. Hope all is going well in your world. You're still streaming Jurassic Park right now? Clarify for me. Let me know. Before we go anywhere further, I also want to say thank you to everybody that has joined us. I see that the gates are open wide. People have jumped in. Arcea is now here. Commander Root has showed up. Welcome, Commander. Appreciate you being with me. Decaf, we said hello to earlier. Welcome, Decaf. Furball Warrior, new name. Welcome to you, Furball. Kelladorn, of course, slipped in the door. Libero has been here. Magic Ace has been suffering along with me. Trying desperately not to watch me hurt myself. Meet Neville is a new name. Welcome to you. Appreciate you being here. Of course, Pendracos is here. Rokenji, Sniper. Starhawk has been here. VNK has showed back up. VNK, appreciate you being here. Virgo Pros is back here. Welcome to Virgo. And then Wheezy Baby. Wheezy? Something with an F. I can't tell. You'll have to help me not butcher your name, but I appreciate everybody being here. Meet, appreciate the follow. Welcome to you as well.
Join us or die, Master.
Just to explain all the Star Wars references, I'm ordinarily a Star Wars The Old Republic or SWTOR streamer. Taking a break doing this. Of course, hey, Lady Danny is... Oh, welcome, Lady. I appreciate having you here. It's been a long time. I have Lady Danny has been with me for a long time, but has had an exceptionally busy summer and has not necessarily been. What's up, Wheezy? Did I get it wrong? I'm still gonna call you Wheezy no matter what. Wheezy F baby. I thought fate. I was like fate, Ebby, fate. What? So maybe I knew no matter what, I was gonna have to ask you. So, but Wheezy, it's gonna be no matter what. So, welcome aboard, guys. All right. Now for the part that it's the pre trip preparation, the stuff that we need to make sure we have so that we don't embarrass ourselves before we go out and brave the wilds on this thing. I don't have as much storage space immediately on me because I'm going to be taking the Seamoth. I do want to take all the batteries I can take, of course. I'm actually probably going to go outside. I'm going to make a battery or two or more and make a power cell or two more. I think I lost a couple power cells with the... And I probably need to get some quartz and get ahead of losing power again. Because that happened to me last time I was hustling around trying to make sure I had power available. By the way, isn't my garden looking great? Do some gardening in this game. I've been collecting specimens from all over the place. This right here is by far my favorite. The